Okay, good afternoon to all. This is a chemistry class. Talk about atoms and molecules and compounds. Listen me. Atoms. What are the atoms? Atoms are smallest particles of elements. Okay. What are the compounds?
Ma'am.
Okay. Tell me.
Ma'am, யாருமே வரலைங்க ma'am.
Okay, Dinesh Babu, listen பண்ணு ஓகேவா? ஓகே. நான் கிளாஸ் எடுக்கிறேன், நீ லிசன் பண்ணிட்டே இரு, வீடியோஸ்லாம் ஆன் ஆகும். ஓகே?
Yes ma'am.
ஓகே. ஓகே, லிசன் பண்ணு. क्वेश्चंस கேட்பேன், நீ ஆன்சர் பண்ணு. ஓகே?
Yes ma'am.
Okay. Okay, now I am going to talk about in chemistry, in atoms and molecules. Okay, and compounds. You know that smallest particle is known as in atoms. Already you know that small. You see that smallest particles. For example, you piece a chalk piece. A piece of chalk piece. You drop and cut in small pieces. That is mean as size of the atoms. That is very smallest particles. Okay. Atom is very smallest particle of element. Element is one compound.
All the three.
Okay, then compound. We have to discuss about in atoms, elements and compounds. Then first of all, in matter. Matter you see how to solid things and liquid things and gaseous things. Okay, okay. Already you see that picture, you see solid, liquid and gases. Okay, solid particles are square and any size.
All the three states of matter.
Okay, liquid particles are liquid and stay the beaker. See the beaker. Okay, gaseous particles are and surround us. Okay.
Matter, solid, liquid and gas are made up of atoms. Thus, atom is the smallest unit of matter. The substances which consist of only one type of atoms are called elements. Carbon, hydrogen.
Okay. The substance of one type of atoms is called as elements. Okay. You have two simple examples. You have to study about in carbon, hydrogen, oxygens. Okay. Then nitrogens. Okay. See the videos.
Hydrogen, oxygen and nitrogen are some examples of elements. But is it possible that the different types of element combine with each other? Let's find out the answer.
What are the atoms and then elements in see the use of in natures? Okay, and two are elements and combined form of an element. Okay.
We know that there are 26 alphabets of English and an infinite number of words are possible with these alphabets. Similarly, combination of digits from 0 to 9 help us to generate infinite numbers. Similarly, compounds are formed by the chemical combination of two or more elements in a definite proportion by mass. For example, salt is formed when sodium atoms combine with chlorine atoms in a definite proportion. Here, salt is a compound, whereas sodium and chlorine are elements. Let us look at few more examples of compounds. Sugar.
Okay. Let us examples of compounds. Okay. Sugar, water, then you see to sand. Okay. What are the elements are present in the compounds? Carbon, hydrogen and oxygens is present in sugar. Then water. Okay. Water H2O. Formula for chemical name for H2O, hydrogen and oxygen in the element in the present.
Is formed by combining elements carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Water is formed by combining elements of hydrogen and oxygen. Sand is formed by combining elements silicon and oxygen. Now, as atoms are the smallest units of elements, what is the unit for combination of atoms? When atoms of the same element combine, they are...
What are the molecules? First of all, you see that atoms. Then you see that what are the molecules? Okay, molecules. What are the molecules? Molecules of element. The molecules of element are formed when an atom of same element combines. Okay, the molecule of element are formed when an atom of same element are combined. For examples, hydrogen are H2 gas. Therefore, hydrogen and hydrogen bonded. That is H2 gas. The next one, oxygens. In the same element for oxygens, there are 3 oxygen molecules and joined with their ozones. Okay, O3. O3 is a molecular formula. And ozones.
Called molecules of elements. For example, hydrogen molecule is made of 2 hydrogen atoms. Similarly, 3 oxygen atoms combine to form ozone molecule. When atoms of different element combine, we call them molecules of compounds. For example, 2 atoms of hydrogen combine with 1 atom of oxygen to form a molecule of water. Let us now learn about properties of compounds. We know that matter is found in 3 states, namely solid, liquid, and gas. We have studied how water is formed. When hydrogen and oxygen combine, water is formed. Note that hydrogen and oxygen are in gaseous state, whereas water is in the liquid state. In formation of carbon dioxide.
Okay, next to properties of compounds, in examples of carbon dioxide. Okay, carbon dioxide in gas, carbon with oxygens. Carbon is in nature of solid type. With oxygen molecules give to carbon dioxide.
Dioxide. The physical state of carbon is solid, while oxygen is in the gaseous state and carbon dioxide is also in the gaseous state. So, we can conclude that the physical properties of compounds are different from the physical properties of the elements from which they are formed. Let us do a quick recap of what we have learned.
Okay, quick recap, the summary, atoms, what are the atoms and compounds and the molecules. Okay, once again, the atoms are smallest particle of element. Okay, it is known as atoms. Compounds are formed by chemical combination of 2 or more elements in definite proportion. Okay, then atom of same element combine to form a molecule of element. Okay, then atom of different element combine to form a molecule of compound. Then physical properties of compounds are different from the physical properties of elements which are named formed. Okay. Okay. I'm asked 2 questions, simple questions. You write the answer. Identify 2 diatomic molecules among the ozone, oxygen, carbon dioxide and chlorine. What is the answer? Dinesh, Babu, you try. Okay.
Ma'am.
You
Ma'am.
try.
Identity
Okay.
to dynamic.
Once again, I repeat the question. Identity the two diatomic molecules among us: ozone, oxygen, carbon dioxide, and chlorine. Which one?
Two dynamic.
Yes. Try. Yes, very good. Try. Which one? Carbon dioxide. Oh, yes. See that answer? Strong. Which one?
Chlorine molecule.
Yes, very good. Chlorine molecule.
Oxygen.
No. Chlorine molecules. Okay. Chlorine and oxygen molecules. Okay, yes. Okay, which elements are chemically combined in a molecule of glucose? You have to see that glucose in element form. Okay.
Carbon and hydrogen.
Yes, I give the option. You try it. Carbon and oxygen, carbon and hydrogen, oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, carbon, oxygen and hydrogen. What the answer? Glucose.
Carbon.
Yes.
Carbon, oxygen.
Okay. Carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next question. Carefully, you listen me. Atom is a smallest unit of compound. Okay, true or false?
True.
Yes, very good. True. Yes.
True. False.
Why? The atom is a smallest unit.
False.
But I give the answer compound. Okay. When the atom of same element combine, they are called dash element. Option A, complex of atoms. Option B, compound atoms. Option C, molecules. Option D, ions.
Compound atoms.
Yes. Wrong. Answer is molecule. When the atom of same element combine, they are formed. Okay? Molecule.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am.
Which one of the following molecule is triatomic? Which one of the following molecule is triatomic? Option A, hydrogen. B, ozone. C, chlorine. D, neon. Listen carefully the questions. Triatomic molecules.
Yes, ma'am.
And triatomic molecules: hydrogen, B, ozone, C, chlorine, D, neon. Which one? You see that?
Ozone.
Yes, very good.
Ozone.
Yes, very good. Okay, next question. Simplest question. Sand is composed of dash and oxygen. Option A, silicon. Option B, sulfur. Option C, phosphorus. Option D, calcium.
Calcium.
Sand is composed of dash and oxygen.
Silicon, sulfur.
Okay, silicon is right.
Silicon.
Sulfur.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, silicon is a sand form. That is a sulfur in the compound of oxygen and sulfur. Why the component of compound cannot be separated by physical means? Listen me. Why a component of compound cannot be separated by a physical means? Option A, compounds containing different types of atoms. Option B, components are present in fixed proportions. Option C, components in a compound are chemically combined. Option D, a compound is formed with energy change. Once again,
Compounds are in a proportion.
Once again, I repeated the question. Why the components of compound cannot be separated by physical means? Listen me.
Compounds are present in fixed proportion. Option B.
Try. Okay. Option C. Component in a compound are chemically combined. Okay. Okay. Next another question. Same kind of atoms combine to form a molecules of compounds. True or false question. Once again repeated. Same kinds of atoms combines to form molecules of compounds. Option A true, option B false. Which one? Answer me.
True.
No.
True.
No.
False.
Oh, yes.
Hmm.
Okay. Which of the following elements chemically combine to form common salt? Once again repeated. Which of the following elements chemically combine to form common salt? Carefully listen carefully. Option A sodium chlorine. Option B sodium chlorine fluorine. Option C lithium chlorine or D hydrogen and chlorine. Once again, option A sodium fluorine. Option B sodium chlorine. Option C lithium chlorine. Option D hydrogen and chlorine. Which one? Which of the following?
Sodium chlorine.
Yes, very good. Yes, very good.
Sodium chlorine.
Okay, next question. Which among the, okay, I'll give the element name, you note it. Which among the H2O and H2 and CO2 and C
H2.
is not a molecule? Listen carefully. Which among H2O, H2, CO2 and C is not a molecule? Option A H2O, option B H2, option C CO2, option D C. Which one?
C.
Answer carbon dioxide.
C.
Yes, C. Option D. Yes. It's not a
Yes, ma'am.
molecule. Okay. Next question. Which two elements are present in ammonia? Which two elements are present in ammonia? Option A nitrogen, option B oxygen, option C hydrogen, option D carbon. Which two elements are present in ammonia? You see that? You remember me? Ammonium. Ammonia.
Hydrogen.
Yes.
Hydrogen.
Hydrogen. Oh, option C. Hydrogen. Two elements present in hydrogen and nitrogen.
Carbon.
Okay. Why elements cannot be broken down into a simpler forms? Once again repeated. Why elements cannot be broken down into a simpler forms? Option A, it is a very stable.
It is
Option B, it is a pure substance. Option C, it is a simplest form of matter. Option D, it is pure in nature.
Ma'am, it is very stable.
Yes. Yes. Elements cannot be broken down into a simpler form as it is the simplest form of matter. Okay. A compound also is a pure substance, but it can be broken down into its constituents of elements by the chemical means.
Ma'am, it is simplest.
It is simplest form of matter.
Yes, it is the simplest form of a matter. Okay. The hydrogen, next question. Hydrogen is combustible gas and oxygen is supported of combination. And combined together, they form of water which is used for putting of fire. What does it indicate about the compounds? Answer, compounds will show the property of constituent which is greater proportion. Option B, compound will show the property of constituent which is more reactive. Option C, compound have different properties than it is constituents. Option D, compounds are pure substance.
Compounds are pure substance.
Option D,
Not pure substance. Yes, ma'am.
it's wrong.
Okay.
Compounds have different properties than it is constant. Okay, next question. Compounds are formed by chemical combination of two or more elements in a definite proportion. Dash. Okay, once again, compounds
By volume.
Okay, by option A, weight, option B, volume, option C, by mass, option D, number.
Volume.
By volume.
It's wrong.
Number. By mass.
Yes,
By number.
mass, weight. Already you see that mass is weight.
By mass.
Yes. Okay, next question. Okay. What S8? S8 means sulfur. S8 indicators. Okay. What S8 means? That the element name sulfur. Sulfur in indicators. Option A, 1 mole of sulfur. Option B, 8 moles of sulfur. Option C, 8 atoms of sulfur. Option D, 1 atom of sulfur molecule.
One molecule of sulfur.
Yes.
1 molecule of
sulfur.
sulfur.
It's not indicated. Okay, 16. The dash are the smallest unit of elements. Listen me. Dash are the smallest unit of element. Atoms, molecules, electrons, ions. Atoms. Okay, very good. Okay, very good, very good.
Atoms. Atoms.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, students. Okay, once again, and summarize.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what are the atoms?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we have to study about what are the atoms, molecules,
Yes,
and the
ma'am.
compounds. Okay, you learn it.